On the next episode of The Sessions with DJ D Phoenix.
I promise.
Return visits by Saffronov, Republica, Dr. Robertov, The Blow Monkeys, and David Sterry of Real Life. And on his first visit to the Groove Zone, DJ EGAN of Visage. The stars are shining bright on the next edition of The Groove Zones, The Sessions with DJ D Phoenix. Coming Wednesday, April 13th at 12 noon Pacific Time at facebook.com/OlyGrooveZone. Don't miss it.
How's that? A little better?
Yeah, much better. Yeah. Okay.
Awesome. Well, hello there, Mr. Egan.
Hi. Right. Fill me in, because I had an 8 a.m. Zoom.
I know. That's your, now what time is it back there? Is it in the afternoon?
I got a singer that lives in New Zealand. And
oh my gosh.
I had to be online at 8 a.m. and I didn't go back to bed. And now I got you, and then I got an appointment, then I got
my
one of them.
What time is it there?
And I've lost your sound. Wait a minute.
Okay, well, we'll sing for you. How's that? First of all, Rusty, thank you very much for putting some time aside. Totally.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Who else is here?
This is Jeffrey. He goes by DJ Ducky. He's one of our DJs out of Seattle.
Okay. And in where? Seattle?
Seattle,
yep.
Oh, like where Fraser lives.
Exactly. Yes. Anyway, Jeff is one of our DJs on the network, and I'm Darren, and it's very nice to meet you officially.
A pleasure.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Okay, are you playing my music on the Groove?
Oh my gosh, am I playing your music? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing stuff. As I've gotten a chance, especially here recently, to kind of plow back through some of your releases, you have been putting out some fantastic stuff. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And your collaborations and all that. Wow.
I missed that. I missed what you said there. Let me check my check my Wi-Fi. I mean, you're cutting out, so I'm
testing.
I know why. Yeah, I got one.
I'm a little giddy right now.
2 connections. I got one in the house. I got one in the bedroom. Checking network. Well, we're still connected, so
we are, and I can hear you, and that's all that counts.
If I move around the house, I have to change my Wi-Fi. That's all.
I totally get that. Yes, been actually both Ducky and I have been checking out your stuff.
Did you hear from Canada? I did a track called "Breaking" with a girl called Shimmer Johnson.
I saw. Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, the sort of 7 or 8 minute version of that, and then there's a dub version of that. And she's really doing well now in Canada. She's a singer-songwriter, and I heard her sing this song called "Breaking." And then I made it all dark and electronic, and I'm really proud of that one. And then Boy George, the track I did with Boy George, Turned to Dust. I don't know if you know, but that's basically about homophobia and body shaming. And when I did the Blitz documentary soundtrack, I got Boy George singing David Bowie, "Where Are We Now?" live. That's on the album.
Wow.
And I got Boy George singing Turn to Dust vocal, which I put on my catwalk.
Okay.
Music that I made for people talking about people in the club, and I thought, well, they're all on the catwalk, aren't they? You know, so I did a track called Catwalk, and for some reason or other, Turn to Dust just worked perfectly with it. And then I thought, I wonder if I could mix the model by Kraftwerk with it. So I did.
Oh, okay.
And then I put them all together and I called it a non-stop electronic synth pop dub mix. And I put it on Mixcloud. It's on Mixcloud. And have you heard of a band called Bush?
Yes.
Well, I discovered the lead singer, Gavin Rosdale, when he was a Camden Palace boy.
Really?
And I brought his band to Ibiza and put him on stage at the Coup Club.
Wow.
Anyway, he then formed Bush.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, really early career, but I'm early with all of them, you know. Madonna's first record.
Yeah, everybody?
Yeah, everybody, yeah.
Yes.
So basically, Gavin, his manager contacted me and said, I've just heard this non-stop electronic synth pop dub mix. And oh my God, he was going, I absolutely love it. I want you to work with the new artist that he's got. So, yeah, I'm trying to say, I just keep making music and I'm so happy that people like yourselves actually hear it. But believe you me, when people do hear it, they really love it. Like when we were young, the track that I did. With
awesome track. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's the Blitz one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all on the Blitz soundtrack.
Okay, okay.
And if you go on the Blitz soundtrack, there's a track on it called Queer by Julia Bondar. And if you go on YouTube and you see the video, it's a man goes into a toilet and a woman comes out, bottom line. Well, that was us getting ready to go to the Blitz, you know.
Right.
You know, back in the day.
Clever.
And basically all the tracks that are on it, there's a track called The Passenger, which is an electronic version in homage to Iggy Pop and David Bowie, The Passenger.
Nice.
Riding around Berlin. It's by a band called Metroland.
Okay.
And then there is a 15-minute long neon lights, shimmering neon lights.
I know that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but this one is by Jonah Marr. It's by Jonah Marr. And it's 15 minutes long in homage to Florian Schneider, who passed away. So all of these tracks, I managed to put them on this album.
Wow.
And they're all new. You know, people watch this documentary about 40 years ago, and then they hear, not many go and listen to the music. But when they do, they go, oh my God, when we're young, it's so like, oh, it captures. And so I'm very proud of it. That's the bottom line.
And honestly, I mean, you should be. It's amazing though, because you really haven't stopped since your old days with Visage. I mean, like you pretty much kept going this entire...
DJ Ducky might know that we all kind of stopped around Acid House, and Paul Oakenfold and Jeremy Healy became big names. Jeremy was in Heyday Fantasy.
Right.
And he got Boy George. Yeah, Jeremy Healy was Heyday Fantasy. And Jeremy became a big DJ. Princess Julia became a big DJ. Fat Tony became a big DJ. And I became a father. So I loved taking my break from nightlife, partying, alcohol, drugs, clubbing, and having 3 boys.
Wow.
And my daughter I had in 1988.
Okay.
And I was estranged and very cut up and broken about all that. So I kind of cleaned up my life and then realized that I'd been robbed by everybody in the music business, and I thought, forget the music business.
Oh,
I'm not gonna go back to the music business. And then I found out that Steve Strange was getting all my Visage royalties as well. And I thought, I just don't believe it, you know. And then Spandau Ballet did a tour and said, will you come on tour with us?
Wow.
And I said, all right, you know, all right. And then I went to see a band in a pub, and they were called LaRue. And
Yes.
I did a mix of Bulletproof. It's on my SoundCloud.
Oh my God.
But it wasn't accepted. And then Moby, I got to do a track with Moby. And then I did a band from New York. And I basically, suddenly I'm back in the studio, you know.
Wow.
And yeah, one by one, I started to write songs. And I've spent the last 2009 till 2022 being told by Universal Music Group, sorry, we're not going to pay you. Midge, Billy Curry, John McGeer, Dave Formula. We're only going to play Steve Strange, who's passed away, and his family have ignored all correspondence, all attempts. Yeah.
Really?
So, yeah, and I was even banned from the wedding. I was in Cardiff with Spandau Ballet.
Yeah.
And I was told, you're not welcome at the wedding.
What the? Oh, that's terrible.
Wow. Now Steve's
well,
been I'm
I
sorry.
could have showed up with an invoice for 150 grand and said, well, can you give me the 150 grand? And 50 grand and said, well, can you give me the 150 grand?
There you go.
Wow. Now, what year did Steve pass? It's still relatively recent, isn't it? Within just the last few years?
Say that again?
I'm sorry, what year did Steve Strange pass?
I think it was about February 2014.
I think it was
15.
I think it was 2015.
15, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I
was on tour with Spandau Ballet at the time. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
I think it was February 2015.
Okay.
Maybe, yeah. If you were in a relationship with somebody, a wife or a partner, and they cheated on you, I only reacted like that. Meaning, I was like, Steve, I can't believe it. I can't believe I had all these children and my wife was sick and you were getting all my money and you lied to me for all those years. It's like that, you know.
Oh, man. I'm so sorry.
But then all the Steve Strange fans really laid into me for being horrible to Steve Strange. And I was going, well, I'm sorry, but I love my wife who passed away in 2011. I'm sorry, but I didn't see Steve Strange for 20 years while I was with my wife and all my children. And I was going out and doing weddings and bar mitzvahs because I had no money. I'm really sorry. I was a little bit angry.
Wow.
So then I found this bloke because in the 80s I made a record with a band called Space who made Magic.
Oh my gosh. Love Space. Can't track them down, but I love them.
Well, I remade Magic Fly on my Welcome to the Remix album. You can hear that. It's online.
Oh, wow. Okay.
With Didier from Space.
Okay.
Anyway, a guy licensed all the Space records and was going to put out The Tender Force and Roman Romanelli, another album I made.
Okay.
And basically, he said, hey, why don't I finance a Visage album and then Steve can sign an agreement and pay you back all the money? Why don't you guys kiss and make up?
Wow.
So I said, okay. I met with Steve. We did a TV program, like one of those kind of bands reunited type things.
Right. Okay.
I didn't tell anyone. I was all upset and I just went along with it. I started to write this album, and I wrote a song with a band from LA called Nightclub, who I love.
Okay, Nightclub.
And they're on tour right now in America.
Okay.
So I got hold of Emily and I said, I've written this song called Evermore. I really think you'd be a great singer. And I wrote another song, and I got hold of Peter Hook from Joy Division, and I said, I think this song is really like Joy Division New Order. And he called me back and said, I love it. Let me do my bit. And he played bass and he sang it.
Wow.
And then I wrote another song, and it was good, but it's not right. It's a joke here. I got that to Midjour, and Midjour said it's good, but let me rewrite the verse. You know, we only had a chorus, and basically that was called Glorious. And then I wrote another song. I wrote another song about relationships in nightclubs. And all the years that I was the DJ in a nightclub, I would see single people meet people. Then I wouldn't see them for 5 years. And then I'd see them again. And I go, hey, what happened? Oh, we broke up, you know. And then I wrote Lonely Highway about people now back on the lonely highway. And that we really are the happiest when we are with another person. But we're also...
For what had happened when the uranium...
The most unhappy when we're with the wrong person. So having been in a toxic relationship, it's best to go back on the lonely highway. maybe you know. Yeah, so I wrote that song, and I got it to Tony Hadley on the Spandau Ballet tour, and I said, I've written this song. And he came back and said, it's great, but the end. And I said, well, do what you want. So then he did it. And then I'm a big fan of San Fran Disco, Paul Goodyear, DJ.
Okay.
And San Fran Disco, I went to San Francisco in 2018 and I met with Paul.
Okay.
And Paul does some amazing remixes. So I said, hey, Paul, why don't you do a mix on this track? And he did it. And they're all on my album, Welcome to the Remix. So the bottom line was, I had all those songs ready for the Visage album.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Wow.
Until the guy phoned me up to say, hey, Rusty, Steve owes you a hell of a lot of money. And I went, yeah. It's not me. It's me, Dave, John McGeer, Barry Adams, you know.
Right.
Gary Barnacle, the sax player with Soft Cell. He's on a couple of shows. There's about 7 of us from the third album. And he had all the royalties. So he goes, well, for him to pay all that money back, you're going to have to sell a hell of a lot of albums. Because he's only prepared to pay 50% of his income. He's got to have something to live on. Right. I said, I don't care as long as he agrees to pay back the money. I don't care if it takes forever. He goes, well, while you've been busy, Steve and I have registered the name Visage and the Blitz Club, and we don't need you anymore.
Whoa, my God.
Oh my God.
Horrible.
And we've written the album.
Wow.
And who was
this? We've stolen your song. We've stolen one of your songs called Dreamer, because it wasn't your song. It was Arno Carsten's song. And I said, yeah, I met Arno Carstens at the Isle of Wight Rock Festival. And I said, I love your song, but the chorus could be better. And he said, man, if you want to do a cover and rewrite the chorus, go for it. So basically, Dreamer is Arno Carstens and Youth from Killing Joke.
Oh,
my mate, Youth, who produced it. And me and Gerard O'Connor, who I did 2 other songs with. Amazing songwriter friend. He was in a band. I found them on Island Records.
Okay.
They didn't even release a record. I just found him. Anyway, the point I'm trying to get to is, so now I've got all these great songs, Glorious, Lonely Highway, got all these songs for Steve to sing, Dreamer, Love Is Coming My Way. I've got this whole lot. And then they go, no, we're going to do a Visage album.
Ouch.
And I said, well, great, you haven't got these songs and Steve can't sing. Off you go.
Huh.
Anyway, they did 4 Visage albums. They've never ended.
Really?
Never ended. Oh, the guy milked it. The T-shirt, every colour vinyl.
Wow.
The guy milked it. He just went for it. And I released an album called Welcome to the Dance Floor.
Right.
Yeah.
Which 9 out of 10 people said, well, actually, we've got a campaign over here. I can't believe it's not butter.
Okay.
It's a campaign.
Okay.
And it's basically margarine, right?
Right.
But I can't believe it's not butter. It's so good. So I replaced it with I can't believe it's not Visage.
That's good.
And I kind of did a bit of joking, you know. So while I'm joking, unbeknownst to me, the liar is not lying. Steve was actually ill. And I just thought he lied so much. Everything he ever said was a fucking lie. I was going, oh, yeah, sure, yeah, you're in hospital. Oh, I'm in hospital. I don't want to talk about the money. I didn't know it was for you, even though it's clearly written.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, and words to that effect. And you're being horrible about me. I go, what do you mean I'm being horrible? I can't believe it's not bar. You're not Visage. I said, Brian Ferry is not Roxy Music. Holly Johnson is not Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
Steve Strange is not Visage.
You're not Visage.
No.
You can. Tony Hadley is not Spandau Ballet.
No.
Mark Armand is not Soft Cell. You're not Visage.
Right.
Your bloody manager who's giving you money while he robs everybody.
Yeah.
He's not being honest to you, Steve. He's not being honest. You're being robbed.
So sad.
No, I'm not. No, you're just jealous because I'm having success. I said, Steve, get on with it, mate. We're all being robbed by that guy. And then, Space, contact me. We've been robbed. We're suing him. I go, oh, no, he's robbing everyone.
Same guy?
No.
The same guy.
Oh, you're kidding? Wow.
Now he's onto a flock of seagulls.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
We just spoke with Mike within the last few weeks.
Yeah, he's the guy putting out their records now.
No way.
He owns about 50 record labels. They're all based out of an offshore company in India or something.
This guy sounds really shady. Really,
Wow.
really shady.
Oh, he's really shady. I know where he lives. I've got his home address. Company's house. You know, all the companies are registered.
Rusty,
Anyway,
I'll edit that part out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the way I look at it. Just write and record better music. Okay? So there's no money anymore. I could have 1 million stream. In 2018, I did 2 tracks with U2, who I absolutely love.
Right.
You can go online, listen to them. There'll be trolls. There'll be people online. What's Rusty Egan do with U2? I hate electronic music. I'm a rock fan. I don't care what anybody says. I just do what I love.
Oh, yeah. Who cares what the trolls say?
You know, you have a radio show, you play a record on the radio, somebody tweets, what's that idiot playing that crap for?
Right,
They told me that when I was playing Kraftwerk.
Yeah.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Yeah,
You know.
Depeche Mode are never going to get anywhere, and Soft Cell. I promoted all those bands when nobody wanted to know. As a matter of fact, I signed half of them.
Wow.
Anyway, back
Wow.
to reality, back to
Wow.
2022.
Yeah.
I'm currently writing forever, and I was online today with Chris Payne. Have you ever heard of him?
Not sure.
Right, Chris Payne was the keyboard player in Gary Newman's Tubeway Army.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and then while he was touring with Billy Curry, he came up with an idea. Billy Curry, Chris Payne, and Cedric, Gary Newman's drummer, came into our studio at Martin Russian's and demoed it for the Visage album. It was just an instrumental piece of music.
Wow. Okay.
And then Midge and me said, that's great. Let's try that. Put a kick drum on it. Yeah, okay. Little hi-hat. Okay. That's great. And I said, let's get my girlfriend to speak in French. What's she going to say? Well, she'll just say what you say, one man alone, black, whatever, in French. She just sounds amazing. And then I get my drum. Get my drum, and then I'll whisper, "Fade to grey," and we basically built this song, you know. And I wanted the extended mix, and we were playing it in the Blitz Club, and people going, "What's that?" It's our new record with Steve, the doorman, you know. But it was Midge and me, you know. Midge sang it, and then we get Steve in, go, "Steve, one man on a loan, you can do that," you know.
Okay.
But don't forget, if we just released a record, it would have just been a record. With Steve Strange, it was a movement. It was the Blitz Club, Boy George, Spandau Ballet, Visage, Soft Cell, Human League. It was the whole thing.
Right.
So, you know, I can't speak ill of Steve. I'm just saying, I was saying to somebody the other day, Liam Gallagher's a rock star and he can't write a song. And Noel Gallagher writes songs. Noel Gallagher is exciting as Ed Sheeran to me without Liam. Put Liam and Noel together and you've got the most amazing thing. You can't say because a bloke can't write a song. Elvis couldn't write a song. You know, there's being a star. And I saw Mark Almond and I said, that guy's a star.
Yeah.
In a tiny pub, I saw Depeche Mode. I went, these guys are it. You know, I signed Gavin. I mean, I found B-Movie. Nowhere
B-Movie,
girl, you're living in a...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
I love
I mean,
Nowhere Girl. Yeah.
Yeah, Nowhere Girl. I signed all these bands.
Wow.
Loads and loads of things. So all I'm saying is...
And
all I'm saying is, Steve Strange was a bloody star. Boy George was a star when he was in the cloakroom. You went in the club, you went, who the hell is in the cloakroom? She's beautiful.
Yeah.
And you went, people came and said, she's beautiful. And I said, she's called George.
Wow, amazing.
Marilyn was a star.
I was gonna bring Marilyn up. Yeah.
Yeah. What's your real name? Norma Jean.
Never.
Anyway, the point is, you're talking to me today in 2022. We live to tell the tale.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I went to see Drama. Have you heard of a film called Drama?
No.
Right. It's a documentary that was made over 10 years.
Okay.
And they had an LGBTQ film festival in London at the BFI, and it closed with a film called Drama, and I think the director's name is Hegge, Hegge.
Okay.
Anyway, Philip Salon showed up, Princess Julia showed up. It's about the people that went to the Blitz, not about the music, not about me, not about Boy George as in the pop star.
Right.
Boy George, the flatmate.
Okay.
Boy George, the bloke working in a shop and working in a club. Boy George before he made a record.
Wow.
And it's about Michael Clark, the dancer.
Okay.
It's about Judy Blame, the stylist It's about the photographers. It's about the makeup artists. It's about Steve's makeup in Visage, the clothes. It's brilliant.
I want to watch this.
Yeah, you'll love it. It's called Drama.
Drama. Okay.
It's so good. I'm so pleased that, because every time people say we're going to do a documentary about the 80s, they just want to talk about Fade to Grey. Like it's the only song you ever made,
Right,
and all that. So you end up just saying, I'm not going to try to tell them anything else. You know what I mean?
It's got to get old after a while, I would think.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I'll never forget David Bowie. I'll never forget Kraftwerk. I'll never forget Grace Jones. I'll never forget Brian Ferry, Roxy Music, Brian Eno. It lives forever. I'm sorry, And then you listen to the charts and you go, oh my God, they just ripped off. Then you can hear all the records today. And you know that, DJ Ducky.
Yeah.
Every bloody record, I know this.
Yeah, these guys really like The Cure, or these guys have listened to a lot of this other band. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they tried to disguise it,
Right.
And that's sort of lying. I mean, I wrote a song. I went to see a film at the Cannes Film Festival.
Okay.
For a guy who said, if I don't show up and stamp the ticket, the director knows I didn't come. Will you go on my behalf? And I had a black tie and a pass. So I said, all right, I'll go.
Mm-hmm.
And I went on my own to see a film. So basically, I stood in line today for a film about a boy that could fly, when an angel fell right out of the sky into this heart. Anyway, I wrote this song, and if you go on my SoundCloud, there's a guy in New York called Kobe Cole, and he is a singer. You got to hear him sing that song.
I'll check that out.
You will cry. So anyway, the point was, of course, somebody goes, I saw a film today. That's the Beatles. I said, yeah. So how many times people said, baby, I love you? Is that the Ronettes? Is that Phil Spector? I love you. I love you by bloody Kanye West. I love you by, one second. I love you by Fountains DC. Check that record out. Bloody brilliant. There are 150,000 bloody songs called I Love You.
Yeah.
Right.
And you can't say. So when I wrote, it's Tuesday night and I'm ready for some fun. Oh, yeah. And anyway, I wrote a song about going to the Blitz Club on a Tuesday night. Then I went on a vocoder and I said, it's 1979. And I basically itemized it all, right? On my Welcome to the Dance Floor album, I name all the cities around the world. New York, LA, Paris, Berlin. Welcome to the dance floor.
Okay.
I had a troll say, you've ripped off this record. I said, what record have I ripped off? And he said, whatever the name of the record was. And it's literally like saying, London, Paris, New York, Munich, everybody.
I knew that.
Pop music.
No, I knew that's what you were going to say.
And I was like going, mate, what about a song that goes 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, instant replay. Oh no. Anybody that does a 10, 9, 8, 7 is ripping off instant replay. Are you joking? I'll tell you what a rip-off is. Kelly bloody Osbourne. That's a rip-off.
Oh man.
You hear Kelly Osbourne and you go, that's Fade to Grey. You know, that's a rip-off. 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh, that's been done before.
Hey,
what have you got, shit for brains? Anyway, I've said a hell of a lot, right? I'm really happy to shut up now and let you guys take over. And I'll blame it on Red Bull.
Is that what it is? It's the Red Bull. Well, you know, oddly enough, we've got less than 5 minutes now. So, and that's
go.
Ducky, ask him a question. Go for it.
Okay, so you mentioned Soft Cell and Mark Almond a few times. Mark Almond is my favorite singer songwriter of.
Wow.
Yeah, I stumbled onto him in the mid '80s. I actually found their more obscure stuff before I connected with their popular album.
You mean Mark and the Mambos?
Mark. Well, I stumbled onto Soft Cell's albums, The Art of Falling Apart, and This Last Night in Sodom before I really stumbled across Nonstop Erotic Cabaret. I found a couple of cassettes in a gas station. They had a rack of super cheap cassettes. And I was, well, this cover looks interesting, and this cover looks interesting. And then I listened to that, and then I fell in love with Mark Almond and Dave Ball, and then I got into all the solo stuff and everything. So did you ever get to work directly with Mark or Dave or any of those guys?
In 1980, when I had a worldwide #1, when I got paid, I bought Trident Recording Studios where David Bowie and Queen and Elton John and everyone made all their albums.
Wow.
Trident Recording Studios.
I'm familiar with that.
And then I had a picture of David Bowie painted on the wall. It's still there today.
Oh, wow.
And then I signed Soft Cell to my music publishing company and put Steve-O's Some Bizarre Records in the building.
Oh, wow. Steve-O. Wow. Some Bizarre. You put them in your building.
In my building.
Wow.
I gave them the office.
What was your music publishing company's name?
Metropolis Music Publishing.
Oh,
and
wow.
we were based in St. Anne's Court, Trident Recording Studios, Soho. And I introduced them to Peter Ashworth, who did the Visage album cover, who did the Soft Cell album cover.
Yeah, I've heard of
Peter. He then did the Eurythmics, Frank Goes to Hollywood, Annie Lennox. It goes on forever.
Yeah.
Anyway,
wow.
Our office became Some Bizarre Records.
Wow.
And then I heard B-Movie and I signed them. And then I heard...
Well, you were there, man. You were...
But I also jumped on an aeroplane and went to Dusseldorf. I also went to Zurich and signed Yellow. It goes on and on and on.
Oh my God.
That's amazing. Oh, so real quick, I got to say that I just listened to your Twilight Zone track.
Yeah, I did that in that studio. Yeah,
in that studio. Yeah. That Twilight Zone track is fantastic.
I did that in 6 hours.
No way.
6 hours? Wow.
Yeah.
Have you heard
because
that, Darren?
Rob Dickens, the chairman of Warner Brothers, who's quoted in the song Orinoco Flow in the lyric.
Orinoco Flow.
Rob Dickens walked across from Warner's to the studio with a cassette, and he said, "We've got this movie coming out, and we haven't got a band, we haven't got anything, but I think everybody knows." And I said, "I've got J.J. Jeselnik here. J.J. Jeselnik is the guy from Art of Noise."
Yep.
Wow.
I said, "Why don't we just chop it all about and rearrange it and give you a banging track?"
And he
said,
awesome.
"Well, let's do it."
Yep.
So we did it in front of Rob Dickens. Bum, 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 bum.
I hate to do this. We are at 60 seconds.
Yeah, we're running out of time.
Would you like to call? Do you want to send me another one? Do you want to do another 20 minutes?
Can we?
Yeah,
Rusty,
can.
I'll tell you what. Let's set it up. You bet. Because I was going to say, otherwise we need a second visit. Let me do that. I'll send it in just a few minutes.
Send me another link.
We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Be
Thank
right
you,
back.
Ducky.
That's what they say in America.
All right. Don't go anywhere, guys. With Rusty Egan, DJ Ducky, DJ Phoenix. Be right back. Okay, I'll send it to you in just a moment. I'm setting it up right now. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
When I read that line to someone, they go, "It doesn't sound very," and I go, wait a minute. If you felt that line, and then I basically got a picture of when Harry met Sally, and I posted it, and I wrote, "It's Christmas, and I want to be with my best friend on New Year's Eve."
Wow.
You know, but you're going to lose your best friend. They're going to kiss someone else on New Year's Eve. And you want them to kiss you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God, I was there. I remember
exactly.
that night.
There you go. And I'm like, I got to capture that. You know, I got to get that. And I'm a big fan of Brian Ferry and and you know, his beautiful songs. And I'm just a jealous guy.
Love
Written
that.
by John Lennon.
John Lennon, yeah.
John Lennon. Yeah, so I'm just sort of saying I'm working on stuff, and then somebody will walk into my life, and then I'll go, oh, I've got this song. You know what I mean?
Well, you sing it
and,
for me.
And Holly Johnson lives around the corner, and I keep meeting him in the local M&S.
Really?
And I keep going, Holly, can we meet for a coffee? And he's like, yeah, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, next Monday, next Wednesday. I'm like, mate, I don't want to have sex. I just want to have a coffee. I just want to talk to you. I want to play you a song. But there you go. So,
wow.
So what I'm saying is, I did say I would shut up, but basically, I write my songs and they take forever. And today, Chris Payne was shouting at me. And yes, I want to tour with Chris Payne and David Brooks, who's currently on tour in America right now with Gary Newman.
Oh, wow, okay.
2 keyboard players.
Okay.
And me. And Wolfgang Fleur works with Peter Dougal, who is his co-writer, producer, sound keyboard player, and my visual guy. So basically, I'll have Peter Dougal, David Brooks, Chris Payne, me on electronic drums, synths and vocoders, Moon Over Moscow, and then who's gonna sing? Oh, you're gonna get Adam Lambert and be like Queen. No, we're not.
How about no?
Oh, you're gonna get Tonight, Matthew. I'm gonna be Steve Strange. Oh, you're gonna get Ollie Alexandra from Years and Years because he sang the Pet Shop Boys with Elton John. Or you're gonna, and I'm going, you know what? It's really, really difficult because if I went to see Queen with Adam Lambert, and I did go and see Queen with Adam Lambert, you have to look at the audience and say, these people love this music. Those 3 blokes on stage wrote it, produced it, and played on it. But fucking hell, how can you replace Freddie Mercury?
You
oh
cannot.
My God!
No,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, there is no replacement.
You know, it's like Led Zeppelin without John Bonham. He's only the drummer. And they said, it's all over. You know, it's all over. So, yeah, I have the biggest problem in the world. But Midge and I,
how about Midge?
When we do it, last year, if you go on YouTube.
There's another gentleman that's hard to get a hold of. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Messaged Midge twice with no response yet.
Yeah, I've got a few people trying to get hold of him. Anyway, Midge and I went on tour, and I went, right, great, let's do it. He said, wait a minute, Rusty. I've got a drummer. What? Well, I've got my drummer. Okay, I've got my 2 keyboard players. Okay. So what do you want me to do? So I just want you to stand next to me. And I go, all right. And then what? He said, well, I'll get you electronic drums and a microphone, and you can sing. You can do Fade to Grow. That's my voice. You can do Mind of a Toy, and we can do The Dancer, and you can hit the drums. And I said, all right. Anyway, so you look on the stage, and all the filming is Midge and his band, and Rusty Egan is like out of shot.
Oh, man.
And in the dark. And we're doing Glorious as well. And I'm going, mate, I fucking wrote these songs. And I'm like, really? And basically...
Rusty,
yeah.
I hate to do this. We've got another interview like in a matter of 2 minutes. May I ask,
question.
Will you come back? Will you please come back and visit us at some point down the road? I would love to bend your ear a little bit.
Well, because you can't get anyone else, yeah.
Oh, clever. Oh.
Only from you will I let that be said, my friend.
Oh, Rusty Egan. Can't get Midge, you can't get Heaven 17.
Oh my gosh. But we got Rusty Egan.
We got Rusty.
Yeah.
You've been watching.
Lovely to meet you, DJ Ducky. Send me a link of your tunes.
Oh, me?
Send me a link.
Well, I don't actually make stuff. I play. I mean, you know, I'm an 80s DJ.
I've got to cut this.
But he's got to cut
straight information. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. This has been the Sessions with DJ D Phoenix, Rusty Egan. DJ Rusty Egan. Check him out online. He's all over the place. Great stuff. Don't pass him up. Steve Strange already did, and look what happened.
Yep.
Rusty, thank you so much.
Thank you for inviting me on, guys. I've really enjoyed it today.
Oh my gosh.
Pleasure.
You don't even know. Let's do this again soon, please. When
Wonderful.
you're
Okay.
awesome.
Good luck to you, mate.
Guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this.
Bye.
Jeff, I'll see you shortly.
The last year, if you go on YouTube.
There's another gentleman that's hard to get a hold of. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Messaged Midge twice with no response yet.
Yeah, I've got a few people trying to get hold of him. Anyway, Midge and I went on tour, and I went, right, great, let's do it. He said, wait a minute, Rusty. I've got a drummer. What? Well, I've got my drummer. Okay, I've got my 2 keyboard players. Okay. So what do you want me to do? So I just want you to stand next to me. And I go, all right. And then what? He said, well, I'll get you electronic drums and a microphone, and you can sing. You can do Fade to Grow. That's my voice.
There
You can do Mind of a Toy, and we can do The Dancer, and you can hit the drums. And I said, all right. Anyway, so you look on the stage, and all the filming is Midge and his band, and Rusty Egan is like out of shot.
Oh, man.
And in the dark. And we're doing Glorious as well. And I'm going, mate, I fucking wrote these songs. And I'm like,
Huh?
and basically...
Rusty,
Yeah.
I hate to do this. We've got another interview like in a matter of 2 minutes. May I
One more
ask,
question.
will you come back? Will you please come back and visit us at some point down the road? I would love to bend your ear a little
Well,
bit
because
longer.
you can't get anyone else, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, clever. Oh.
only for you will I let that be said, my friend.
Oh.
Rusty
Well, you
Egan.
can't get Midge, you can't get Heaven 17. You
Oh my
can't
gosh.
get whoever.
But we got Rusty Egan.
We got
Guys,
Rusty.
Yeah.
You've been watching
Lovely
this.
to meet you, DJ Ducky. Send me a link of your tunes.
Oh, me?
Send me a link.
Well, I don't actually make stuff. I play. I mean, I'm an 80s DJ.
I've got to cut this.
But he's got to cut
Straight
it.
information. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. This has been the Sessions with DJ D Phoenix. Rusty Egan, DJ Rusty Egan. Check him out online. He's all over the place. Great stuff. Don't pass him up. Steve Strange already did, and look what happened.
Yep.
Rusty, thank you so much.
Thank you for inviting me on, guys. I've really enjoyed it today.
Oh my gosh.
Thank
Pleasure.
You don't even know. Let's do this again soon, please. When you're
Wonderful.
Okay.
awesome.
Good luck to you, mate.
Guys, don't go
Bye.
anywhere. We'll be right back after this.
Bye.
Jeff, I'll see you shortly.
Yep.
All right. Rusty, thank you.
Bye.
I'll be in touch.
So I got to say hi. I'm Rusty Egan from Visage, and you are listening to The Groove Zone.
Ta-da. Just like
That would
that.
be
That was it?
fantastic.
Dog.
Okay. Hi, I'm Rusty Egan, Visage Blitz Club, and you are listening to The Groove Zone
Rock.
with DJ Ducky.
Ow! Rock and roll.
This is Mike Score from a Flock of Seagulls with DJ D Phoenix, and this is the Groove Zone.
Yes. Hello, I'm Nick Hayward, and you're listening to and watching The Groove Zone with Darren.